Hey y'all, it's Spiritual Life Coach 43, and I'm here to give you the month of July, year 2022 reading. This reading is for collectives. I have not done a collective reading in a long time. So since I started my channel, I believe I started with just collectives in the beginning. So I have been inspired and inclined to give you guys a collective reading. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome and blessings. If you are a returning viewer, watcher, and or subscriber, I'm sending you guys so much joy, luck, love, happiness, victory, success, prosperity, all that good stuff. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys are awesome at all times, and I'm just glad you guys are here sharing your energy, and I'm sending that love and light back to you always. If you are a cross watcher, I'm sending you hope and healing prayers and blessings to you and to all of us. Please always remember that when it comes to tarot card readings and oracle card readings, it's all about the energy and the messages. Pay attention to the information. Pay attention to how you feel, your intuition, and always, first and foremost, go to our Heavenly Father God and your incredible spiritual teams for your most important and significant guidance. Exercise your free will at all times, you guys. All right. Collectives, let's jump right in. I'm going to be using this deck here. Hopefully you guys can see it. This is the Ascending Life Oracle deck by Maruka X. I love this deck. I think I've said it before if you guys have been watching my channel. It's one of my newer decks, and everything's been prayed and meditated on. Let's jump in and see, is this story for you? Let's see. Please, Spirit, come through as you always do for the collectives for the month of July, year 2022. I don't plan to read in reverse, and I am doing information to Star of the Sea. The first card represents you. The second card represents the change that you guys could see happening next. The third card represents what's going to trigger this change. The fourth card represents the action or guidance you guys can take from Spirit, of course, as you choose. The fifth card represents what's happening with family members, co-workers, neighbors. Could also be you or somebody you know. Could be somebody close, near, far, at a distance. Taking our resonates. And the sixth card represents the outcome of the spread. I always start at the bottom of the deck as it represents the overall energy. Unfortunately, you guys have sad news here. So this is about somebody receiving a phone call or a text, some kind of news coming in where somebody took a risk and it's not going to pan out well, okay? So there's some kind of disappointment here, okay? Just remember to stay prayed up, stay close to God at all times, and take heed to the message, okay? Think of positive solutions, okay? Surrender control to God. It could be an inconvenient truth, as it says here on the card. It could just be something that's very raw and real, up in your face, up close and personal. But something that's not going to go in your favor or somebody that you know. It's good not to worry, okay? Focus on what you can do. Don't focus on what went wrong. Focus on what can go right. Positive results, a better outcome. It could be a change in direction. A no could mean God has something more amazing and splendid and better for you, okay? But there's a disappointing message coming in. That's just a heads up. That's a warning. So just to let you guys know, okay? And as overall energy, it's something you guys are not going to like, unfortunately. But, you know, in life, we have our challenges. We have our ups and downs. We take the bitter with the sweet, and we try to find the, you know, the silver lining, the sweet spots, the sweet parts of life, and we do the best we can, okay? There will be brighter days. The sun does come out and shine again. There's always going to be good news, too. Focus on blessings, focus on good, and you'll manifest more of that good coming in. What's representing you guys at this time, collectives, is the star. You see what I mean? You guys are stars. You guys are in a place of healing. A lot of you guys will be famous. You guys could have a channel. You guys could be internet famous. You guys could be, you know, worldwide famous. You guys could be working on something, a project or something where people will notice you. You will stand out like a beautiful star. And that's beautiful. I love this energy because this is somebody who's worked hard for a lot of things in life, and now it's like you're about to see the fruits of your labor. So a beautiful harvest is coming in. You may have a wish fulfilled. So, you know, after the storm comes that rainbow and that pot of gold. That pot of gold is the blessing. That's the gift. That is the reward for all the dedication and hard work that you guys put in. So blessings are coming in as well. Okay. And for other people, it could be sad news for them. It could be them not being a part of your life, not being a part of, you know, better health, better wealth, blessings and stuff coming in for you. A lot of you guys are creating your own brands and your own products, candles, and, you know, spiritual shops, spiritual work, and your own businesses, and being entrepreneurs and owners. And you guys are just making waves. You're making moves, and not everybody is on your ship. Not everybody can go with you, but you guys need to understand this. You guys have a hopeful life ahead. This is about you. It's about your growth. You guys have gone through a lot, and you will be restored. You will be vindicated. You're going to feel awesome and amazing. You're going to finally get the appreciation and the recognition that you deserve. So I love that. Okay. Some of you guys will be very popular, or people may love, I'm seeing a t-shirt line. Somebody may really love your slogans, your t-shirts, different prints or graphics that you guys work with. If you love to draw, whatever it is that you guys like to do, pursue it. It's going to take off. Even if it takes time, it may take energy. It will take energy. It will take money. It will take time. But guess what? The more work and dedication and consistency you guys maintain, the better off you will be. And a lot of you have channeled the pain that you went through, the heartbreaks and the disappointments and betrayals. You've channeled that into power. You've turned that into a plan, into a strategy, and now into like something that's going to be like, I'm seeing fireworks. So something that's going to be beautifully explosive for you, meaning it's going to help you to build and be successful and heal at the same time. So I love this. Keep shining, superstars. Collectives, what's next for you guys? You guys have divine timing. You know, that's all about that patience, giving it to God. Stop worrying. Just focus on what you can do, what you can fix. What's next? The next step, okay? Learn to let go of anyone or anything that's toxic, anyone or anything you don't need, everything that does not serve your highest good. Declutter, get rid of junk, old clothes, you know. Kids will be going back to school, you know, within the next, month or two for a lot of, people and places. Get rid of the old clothes, the old shoes, out with the old, in with the new. Change your bedding, change the scenery, okay? When we're focused on divine timing, it's important to know this is your time to get as much done as possible. This is how you co-create with spirit, by doing your part, not just leaving your visions on a board or, a proposal in a book, making sure you write that transcript or manuscript or that biography and, get things off the ground. Being patient isn't about just waiting. It's about making sure you're making moves and knowing in the front of your mind that you know what you guys aspire to do. Do not lose sight of your goals and your dreams, okay? Trust in God, trust in divine timing, okay? We cannot control everything. God is in control of everything. So put it into your angel's hands, put it into your spirit guide's hands, release it to them and do what you can, okay? I'm hearing be very flexible. Let's see what's going to trigger this change. You guys have karmic cycle. I feel like for a lot of you guys, karmic cycles are coming to an end. Thank God, right? Absolutely. Settling scores. A lot of you guys will be going to court, closing out cases, getting your alimony, ask for what you deserve, speak up for yourself, maintain professionalism. A lot of you will be using your voice. You will be heard. You will be noticed. You will have your time to talk and speak up. And that is the time to make sure you are clear and that you gain clarity as well. Okay? So no more negative cycles, closing things out. Just focus on a more peaceful, prosperous life. Okay? You guys have done a lot of shadow work. You've personally grown. A lot of you guys have released so much into the universe because you realize, those burdens were just too heavy and you didn't deserve to be betrayed and stabbed in the back time and time again. A lot of you guys had to go within to isolation and solitude so that you can figure things out and learn your spiritual gifts and utilize them to help you get through every storm. This is the way God shows up in various ways. He speaks to you. He shows you things. He sends you numbers. He sends you signs. You will see angels. You will feel the presence of your loved ones. There's various ways that God speaks. It's not just verbally. Okay. There's a lot of spiritual ways that he speaks, and he knows it's time to settle some things. A lot of you guys need to settle court cases, settle battles, in karmic relationships, recognize things for what they are and move onward, upward, and forward. Don't let anything stop you. Don't let anybody hold you back. What's for you is meant for you. Reach for the stars because you are a star. Okay? You're a shooting star and you have a beautiful life ahead. Focus on that. Okay, let's see what the advice is from Spirit. You guys have higher power. I love it. Love it. It says, I'm choosing your highest good. Absolutely. Doing things at this time to make yourself feel amazing and feel good. Dressing better, eating better, taking care of your physical and mental health, taking care of your bodies and dressing well and smiling more and laughing more, wearing things that make you feel good, no matter if this person liked it or that person didn't, doing what's right for you and staying on the spiritual path, on the path of the divine, listening to God, paying attention to signs and omens and synchronicities, keeping the faith at all times, focusing on having a beautiful quality life. Okay? You're connected to spirit. You can feel it. You sense it. You know it. And this is such a beautiful card and message here because I'm seeing it everywhere, and I'm sensing it for other people. It's so beautiful to see so many people have awakened, and they've gone through their awakenings, and they get their shadow side, they get their lessons, they're focusing on like being better and not going backwards, and getting up when it's hard, and making moves, and feeling empowered, and giving themselves more structure, and knowing what their boundaries are. People finding themselves, okay, and loving God and loving spirit, and appreciating their life, appreciating their light, appreciating the good people and the good things that are ahead, and not just focusing on the negative and the bad and the destructive habits and the toxic ways, but bettering yourselves. This is amazing. Stay in prayer. You guys have aligned with your higher self. This is beautiful. Keep aligning. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't slow down. Okay? I love that. You guys are natural psychics, okay? It's going to help you make wonderful decisions in your life, not just for yourself, but for others, especially if you guys are oracle and tarot card readers. You have a deep sense of knowing, okay? Continue to feel for the signs in your body. Ask yourself questions. Is this right? Ask God, am I going down the right path? Am I on track? Talk to God. Talk to your angels. You will see them. You will hear them. You will hear them, and you will get responses in various ways. So be open to it. Keep diaries. Keep journals. You will be writing. You will be experiencing. And you're going to be turning the things that you guys are writing into help for other people. It's going to be advice for others. And it's also going to be business ideals for you. I get them all the time. Utilize those light bulb moments to add on to your businesses, okay? Beautiful. Stand in your highest self. You guys know there's a higher power. You guys know God is real. God exists. And your spiritual teams are with you. They're around you. And they're always going to help you and support you. That is a true blessing. Be grateful for it at all times. Love it. Let's see what's happening with family members, friends, and coworkers, neighbors around you, people you know, could also be you. You guys have a lightning. This card says sudden fast change. So major changes are coming within your family structure, with your friends, could also be you. This is like a tower to me, and this is a good tower. You know, when you think of towers, we know major changes are coming. We know that, okay? Major things are happening, and it's not always clear why, because when it strikes, it's meant to wake people up. It's meant to get your attention. And this is good. It's going to be sudden. It needs to be, you know, earth shattering, earth shaking, so that people wake up and be inspired to do more, to be better, to do better. Okay. It's time to take some quick action. Okay. There could be a shocking event coming up. Brace yourself, prepare yourself, and just do the best that you can. You know, write down solutions and try to problem solve the best that you know how. Get advice from others. Collectively, and collectives, keep loving yourself, keep loving God, and you know, focus on strategies. Okay, some things are unpredictable. God gives us a lot of signs, and the more you get comfortable with that in your body and your spiritual growth and development, you will embrace a lot more. You will see a lot more. You will continue to advance spiritually. Okay. It says love striking you unexpectedly. Some of you guys will be falling in love and you didn't expect to. Or offers coming in from people you haven't heard from the past, somebody that you knew back in the days that you haven't seen in many years, or just new offers coming in. So you guys are attracting a lot. I feel like manifestation is here. You guys have manifested things that are coming in. So don't look at the tower as always something bad. It's a change, but ultimately it's going to be change for the good, even when it's uncomfortable at first. Because when we get into a zone of like things that's relaxing and comfortable, we get used to things. You know, spirit will shake some things up sometimes so that we continue to grow, so that we remember we're supposed to grow, okay? We're supposed to keep going. So some unexpected things will be coming in within your circle of family members and friends. Kind of prepare for it, you know, and look for the good in everything bad, okay? Even if it's just a lesson learned, that's a good thing, because that's teachable. And when you learn, you become empowered. You can strengthen and help yourself and others, okay? Use that energy. Use that energy to make yourself have a better life, to become more wise, to become more insightful, to be enlightened. Okay. It's good to be in the know. Okay. Trust your epiphanies. Trust your intuition. It's there for a reason, a good reason. Sometimes we need that shock factor. God knows what's best for us. Okay. Your outcome, collectives, you guys have coldness. So I feel like a lot of you guys have isolated yourself from other people. You guys have learned to abandon ship when necessary, okay? Your absence, you know, of loving people who hurt you and broke your heart and abandoned you when you needed them the most, A lot of you guys learn to walk away. A lot of you guys learn to stop answering the phones and stop talking to people and stop showing up for them and stop giving to them and stop being a reference and a helper to them. And they don't understand that. They didn't appreciate you, and they don't understand, okay, I don't have her no more. I don't have him anymore. And they're not by my side. They don't have my back. And they see that nobody does it like you. Nobody loved them like you did. They got to experience what real love is. And a lot of them didn't learn just how much you meant until you were gone. And it's a sad factor when people have to learn that the grass is never greener on the other side if you don't water it, if you don't put the effort and cut it and show it love and give it attention and be good to it. So people should have been better to you. They should have been good to you. And of course, you guys have gone cold. And, you learn to give yourself your flowers. You learn to love yourself. You guys learn to spend time with yourself in nature and taking care of the kids and doing things for you that you didn't get from other people. Being pampered, reminding yourself that you are loved and that you are special and amazing. So a lot of you guys had to learn to bury your emotions, swallow your pride, and just deal with it. And you learned, no, that's not the way to live. Enough is enough. It's not okay. And it's not fair. And you deserve better. For some of you guys, your heart is frozen towards other people. And some people, they're going to have to deal with that as part of their karma. You will not be coming back to a lot of people. You're forcing them to take care of their kids, their responsibilities, to pay what they owe. I'm hearing, pay me what you owe me. What is that song by Rihanna? B, better have my money. I feel like a lot of you guys are like, nah, just go to court, give me my money. We hope you're there for the kids. We hope, you become a better person. But if you don't, regardless, just pay me what you owe me. A lot of you just want what's owed to you. Focus on that. And I feel like a lot of you guys are going to get it too. You got tired of people showing lack of interest. You grew apart. You got tired of their jealousies, their inconsistencies, them not taking care of the kids, their cheating, their lies and infidelities. Enough was enough. You needed help. You needed support. And they weren't there. They had their hand out as takers. And they wanted money. They wanted sex. They wanted food and gifts and, monetary gains. And you got sick of the arguments. You got sick of being underappreciated. You got sick of the lack of major support. You got sick of not being claimed and all the selfishness. So yes, you have gone cold. And that's something they're just going to have to deal with, because you guys get to choose who you want in your life. And a lot of people are not going backwards. You're done with that. Just know that God used you as a vessel to expose these people for who they are. A lot of them, their life will be forever changed. They will have the tower of bad karma for what they did to you. Because a lot of you guys are earth angels. You guys are chosen ones, highly spiritual beings. You guys honor God. You give a lot of good service to the world. And that's a way of serving God. You guys serve others. You guys preach God's name and goodness and being Christ-like. So you're warm-hearted to people who are good to you. You've learned that lesson. I'm good to those who's good to me. I wish everybody else well, but you got to keep on moving. So, I'm hearing, not my problem. Whatever their problems are, you guys are leaving people to deal with themselves and their problems. They were too lazy and disrespectful for you, and you've gone cold, and it's like, deal with it. They have to deal with themselves. You're not going to stop your shine. You're not going to stop, living and going and growing, and you are supposed to keep going. The sad news could be that, these people need help and they want you around. It could be a multitude of things, but I feel like you guys are just focused on what matters to you most, and you're putting yourself first, and you're paying attention to your priorities. You guys are highly intuitive, and the things you went through before that was hurtful, you guys are like, never again. You're not going backwards. Like I said, you guys are going forwards, and they can't stop you. There's nothing they can do. So stay prayed up. Know that you guys are loved. You guys are supported, and be blessed. Focus on the blessings. They will come in. Get ready for changes. They're coming, as always. Okay, collectives, this has been your collective reading for the month of July, year 2022. I hope the messages in this reading resonate with all of you, or as many of you as humanly possible. I'm sending you guys forever happiness, harmonies, peace, blessings, positive vibes, abundance, beautiful transformations, love, growth, serendipity, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you. Bye, collectives.